Good morning, guys. My name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old, welcome new. If you like my content, press the like button. I know things can be boring, but you know, life isn't all excitement, is it? It isn't all roller coasters and merry-go-rounds. Sometimes it is boring. That's life, you know. A Sunday when there's nothing to do and nothing's open, we will stay indoors and we lie in bed all day. Some of us, you know. Life can't always be full of spills and thrills, right? Sometimes it's nice to take things easy and relax, you know. Alexa, what's the time, please?
It's 7:33 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
It's Thursday the 26th of May.
And Alexa, what's the weather like this morning? Alexa, the weather this morning?
This morning, you can expect partly sunny skies, with temperatures around 16 degrees Celsius.
Alexa, can you tell me a joke?
Why don't mountains get cold in the winter? They wear snow caps.
They wear snow caps. Very funny. Alexa, thought of the day.
Here is your thought for May 26th. From David Beckham. Impossible is just a big word thrown around by small men who find it easier to live in the world they've been given than to explore the power they have to change it. Impossible is not a fact. It's an opinion. Impossible is not a declaration. It's a dare. Impossible is potential. Impossible is temporary. Impossible is nothing.
That's a nice quotation from David Beckham. Right, guys, so we're going to go back to last night where me, Crystal, took Max out for a walk, and I'm very hesitant to take Max out for a walk in the evening since there was an altercation with a bull terrier. I haven't seen the ginger-haired girl since. The bull terrier is now being taken around the field by a young gentleman, and I think he had a waistcoat on like mine the other day, a blue one, a blue puffy waistcoat, I'm not sure. I don't want to get close up to that dog again. It's being taught to stalk. So what happens is, the owner will be across the field right over there, and the dog is sitting like this, and it's stalking its owner. So its owner will hide in the grass, and then the dog will bound over, right? So last night, let's start from the beginning. I went to Costa Coffee and I had a large latte. You know, a large latte in a cup with two handles, really large latte. Nice young lady served us. She was really nice lady. She looked like her front teeth were missing. They were actually like ground down. And you know, I thought, yeah, there's a lady that's got teeth like me, you know, not everybody's got perfect teeth. So she was serving behind the counter and her teeth were not perfect. And since lockdown, a lot of people have lost their teeth, a lot of people have got needed fillings, and they haven't been able to have their teeth polished either. So nobody's perfect, and you can be an assistant with broken teeth. You can be a model with imperfect looks. There is a model that's got no teeth and a bald head, and she's got a boyfriend. Yes, she's got a boyfriend with a bald head and no teeth, and good luck to her. Good luck to people that are not perfect, and people that are perfect. You're lucky. Well done. So I sat in Costa Coffee, not for very long, 5-10 minutes, and I came back home and tried to relax, basically. Then I took Max out, and yes, the guy was on the field with the bull terrier. Now, what some people do is find out that you're afraid of something, and then they keep doing it to scare you. And it's a form of control as well. Somebody that intimidates, and it's a form of control. If you're scared, you're going to be afraid of them. Well, I wasn't afraid of the guy. I wasn't afraid of the dog. It's just a nuisance, you know, having to avoid things. So I was going around that way around the field. The guy with the bull terrier looked like he was coming at me. So I went another way, and then he was going that way, and the dog was lying in the grass waiting. And I just stood there for about 4 or 5 minutes, and I let him go. Because people get bored, you know. When there's no reaction, there usually is a reaction to something. If someone bullies you, calls you a name, there's a reaction to it. And they're looking for that reaction. So if someone calls you fat, they want to see you cry, they want to see you upset, they want to see you react to it. And if you just say, right, yes mate, I am fat, get on with it, it's my problem, then they don't like it, you see. But if you cry, like I was bullied by that Australian guy, if I get upset and I cry, then he loves it, he tells everybody I was crying, and it makes him feel good. She's a crybaby, I made her cry. Well, that's nothing to be proud of, is it? Making someone cry is nothing to be proud of. Be ashamed of yourself. Anyway, what I'm saying is, to people that are being bullied, try not to give them a reaction. If you stand there poker face, or you even smile back and say, yeah, that's right, you know, it's my problem, get on with yours, you know, it upsets them. So on the field, I let him go all around me, you know, with this dog, that way, this way, that way, and I just stood there. Right? I wasn't frightened. I just don't want my little dog hurt, harmed. He's tiny. His little heart beats, you know. So I was concerned for my dog. But these bullies intimidate. You know when you start intimidating a witness, right? You intimidate a witness, what for? To stop them giving evidence against you. So if you intimidate a witness and you scare a witness, the witness won't take the stand, you see. Bullies. And men get punched by women, right? Women get attacked by men. But I do not think it's funny that a man punches a woman in broad daylight, hits a woman with a bottle, and other people think that's funny. Right? I don't understand that. Most normal people wouldn't, you don't have to interfere when someone's being beaten up, but you know, there's so many people with mobile phones out there, you could pick it up and help that person, not laugh and join in and leave them. I mean, this day and age is so horrible to live in. So I got home, eventually, and I came in and I watched the Jack Nicholson film, talking about an ugly dog in it. So this Jack Nicholson film had an ugly dog in it. I watched it somebody's property, right? And these men have got to realise that and get on with it and find something else to do. Then wind the dog up, you know. The dog's not doing its job. It's not doing anything for us anymore. I've just been completely man-free for at least 3 years, right? I've had no man in my life. I don't want one if they're going to act silly and stupid. And these messages that I got to my phone yesterday, right, talking to me as if, oh, they're going to do this to me and do that to me and I'm going to like it. I don't think so. I seriously don't think so. Right, so today, every day it brings something new and that's good. Every day is different. Well, it should be. Variety is the spice of life. Right? But I am my own woman. I am my own person. Nobody tells me what to do. If I don't want to do something, I don't do it. And if a bully finds me fat, whatever, just none of your business. I'm just sat here in my flat by myself or walking down the street. I don't go around and judge everybody by the way they look. I'm writing a book. That's different. You know? So I wrote all that up yesterday in my diary. It took a couple of hours to write all down what happened yesterday so that I can go back to it if anything happens because of it. So this bull terrier has now been on the field for 3 or 4 days when it hasn't been on the field before when I was walking around. And I went out yesterday, and he was on there with that bull terrier. So when I went out later, he was on there. When I went out earlier, he was on there. I won't be intimidated, and I'll see you later.